This is the broken sign at Morley Bus Station. Morley Bus Station was opened on the 1st of July 1994 by Stephen Smith and Eric Charlton, the federal member for Perth and the Transport Minister respectively. This was a few months prior to the Morley Galleria shopping centre adjacent to the station opening on the 26th of September the same year. This shopping centre is the fifth largest shopping centre in Western Australia and started construction in 1989, joining three adjacent shopping centres after a fire destroyed a previous shopping centre here in 1986. So this is the shopping centre that you can see right here. It's quite an old building now from 1994. It's almost 30 years old. And then the bus station is just right here on the southern or southwestern side of the shopping centre on Russell Street. It's located about 7 kilometers northeast of Perth, with about 12 bus stands, although that's fluctuating a lot at the moment with upgrade works going on. It can be up to 17 sometimes, and about 20 routes serving it. So you enter the bus station here. At the moment this whole road here is closed because they're doing disability upgrade works, which means the stands are being relocated into temporary locations, and so it's a bit difficult to have something permanent. But you can see those red bricks there and the nice white curb. That's what they're trying to do to every stand to make it disabled accessible. So at the moment you have to walk through this fence here along the road, and there's some temporary toilets located outside, and this temporary path, of course, to get you across. But anyway, Morley Bus Station is 4 roads or platforms or whatever you want to call it. In the middle there's actually a room upstairs where the transit officers can go, and this is the furthest, the closest road to the Russell Street. This one, you can see, still has the old yellow curb and the tiles instead of the red bricks, which is less disability accessible. So that's what the main upgrade point of the bus station is. And I can see all the buses entering there from Russell Street. There are some temporary stands located there while this is upgraded. There's also an emergency phone located here and a normal phone booth in the middle of the bus station where the toilets usually are, which are obviously not in use at the moment as it's all blocked off. But you'll see some updates to the station later on, because I came back here a few times since filming and took a look at what's changed. So let's just take a look quickly at the temporary stands in Russell Street, which were serving the station for quite a few months and still are at the time this is posted. At this time, in August, stand 15 was for route 653 to Perth Stadium, while stand 14 over there was for routes 68 and 950. Sorry, 66 and 950. Now the 950 is the busiest route in Perth, travelling from the Morley Bus Station to Queen Elizabeth II Medical Centre via Perth, and the 66 is the limited stops version of that during peak hours, only between Perth and here. And you can see that service disruption board right there talks about the disruption at this bus station, and there's a nice sign up there as well pointing you to here. And then finally the last stand here was for route 60, which still existed when this was filmed. However, now that's been renumbered to a high frequency route 980. Anyway, you can see the shopping center there. One weird feature about this bus station is this massive swamp located right outside the shops and next to the bus station. No entry, trespassers will be persecuted. A water corporation site. I'm not exactly sure what this is exactly, but it's just this water behind the fence and a lot of concrete around. rather strange sight, if you ask me, seeing that here. Now we've come to the other side of Russell Street. You can see the whole bus station from this side, and the little park here, where you can also relax, Russell Street Park. And one more thing, the bus station actually doesn't have any car parking. People used to park at the shopping center, but since 2011 it's been much stricter about this, and now the people aren't really allowed to park here anymore because they'll get fined by the shopping center if they don't use the parking for the shops, which means that at basically the busiest suburban bus station on the network, like only bus station with no train connection, I believe this is the busiest one, there is absolutely no car parking. Now, unfortunately, the station's map and such were blocked off when I was filming this, so I'm just going to talk about the bus routes like this. It is connected to the large circle route, traveling to many different transit stations across Perth, as well as Route 955, which travels to Ellenbrook via Bassendean. And also the other 9XX routes are the 950 and the 980, which, as I said before, travel down towards the city. 980 used to be 60 until it became high frequency. Then you've got the 66 limited stops version of the 950, and then some local routes as well, like 341, 342, 343, 344, 345, 346, and 347, which all travel around nearby suburbs such as Beachboro and Noranda and to Morley High School. And also, although the 344 is a very long route actually, which goes up through Balladura and then travels over to Warwick Train Station. The other route to go to Warwick Train Station is Route 371, which goes via Mirrabooka to get there. Finally, there's also Route 20 and 48. 20 goes to Edith Cowan University Mount Lawley campus, and 48 goes to Elizabeth Quay Bus Station along Guildford Road, where the 41, 42 and 55 services also travel. In general, this is a very good bus station with a large shelter covering all the stands, being upgraded to disability standards, and toilets and useful facilities around, as well as connections to many high-frequency routes, which really, for a suburban bus station, it doesn't need much more. And honestly, I'd give it a full rating of 5 stars. It's pretty much perfect. There's minimal missing things. Maybe, I guess, a car park, but I don't think people would really be driving here. There's a lot of local routes you could use from your house, so it's not really that necessary. And mainly its purpose is to serve the shop, not be a bus station where people park at. And also maybe the pedestrian crossing isn't that great across the station, but that's not really that bad. It's still fine. Buses give way to you, and there's not really that many of them, so I think it's a great bus station, especially for such a suburban area. So, yeah, full rating. So many routes for this one shopping center. It's really great. This is just a quick look at an intermediate stage of the upgrade works. You can see the pedestrian stuff's been shifted around a bit, the roof's being changed a bit, and they've moved on to moving and doing work on a different road instead of road B. Just another quick update. This is on Christmas Eve, in fact, way after the original video was filmed. There's some really weird stuff going on at Morley, because now all of these stand upgrades which I was talking about before are all done. As you can see, there's buses coming in at every stand except right here in front of the toilets. It's stand 5 and also stand 9 is still closed. Those are the only two stands that are closed. Yet there have been literally published changes in the Transport website that Morley Bus Station now officially has 17 bus stands, including the ones in the street out here, which basically have now, I guess, become permanent, which is very strange. I don't know why they decided to make these permanent. This one is literally only for Route 20, and you can see how infrequent that is. And then the next one over there is for the 998, and it actually says stand 5 on it because they pulled it out of the ground at stand 5 and brought it over here or something. And then the last one is just for stadium specials, which means this entire row is only used really for the 998 now. And the inside of the bus station is also used by a lot of other routes, which means there's actually a full total of 17 stands here, which seems pretty insane how many stands there is at this suburban bus station. But literally each one of these just has one route stopping at it now. One route, like all of them that I can see only have one route. Hang on, let me see if that's actually the case. One route, one route, one route. Yep. I think it actually might be the case. All bus stands have one route stopping there. One route, one route, one route. Yep, all bus stands have one route. And there's some with none, set down only, except the one where the 950 goes, which is also shared with the 66. But that's basically the same route anyway, just limited stops. So, now Morley Bus Station only has one route at every single stand, and a total of 17 stands, with the on-street ones actually being in use. Which is good for the 998, because that means that it doesn't have to loop around the bus station to stop at the back. It can just go straight along the road, park there, and then keep going, instead of looping around like twice. Yeah. Okay guys, just another quick update here at the Morley Bus Station. I know there's been like 4 updates, but I'm just quickly showing what it looks like now. With the upgrade works almost finished, almost all the stands have moved back inside. Stand 5 is no longer on the road. We only have this stand here for the Route 20 and the one for the Stadium Special, stand 17 down there. Otherwise, no more route stop on the road here. They're all back into the bus station now, which is nice. So soon these will probably be removed as well, and everything will be back to normal after having completed all the Morley Bus Station upgrade works.